So this is the most well-rested Comic-Con I have ever been to. I didn't want to be tired for Kansas, so didn't want to miss that.
Well, first of all, happy belated birthday.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Yeah.
Now, can you give us a little tease about what to expect from this season?
Sure. We're gonna. I don't want to say Sam and Dean are at odds because they're not. But obviously they have a big disagreement about the task at hand, which is the Nephilim child Jack. You know, half Lucifer, half Kelly Klein. And Dean wants to treat Jack like a monster instantly. And Sam is being Sam. You know, being an optimist, believing that nurture can overcome nature. And I think we're going to delve a little bit also into. I think Sam sees himself kind of as not a bastard child or a Nephilim by any means, but as almost like used goods. You know, like Sam kind of was supposed to do bad things. He had some demon blood in him, and it's still there. So I think we see Sam thinking that Dean hates him as well, not just Jack. So we're going to see them kind of come to terms with what exactly that means.
Would there be any emotional fallout for Sam that will be explored with him now knowing Mary's with Lucifer when Sam has so much experience being trapped with Lucifer?
Yes, we will. I think in a weird, and Supernatural does this better than any other show, but in a weird role reversal, we actually see Sam being the one kind of pushing it down, not wanting to talk about that just yet, and Dean being the one that's kind of vocalizing and pissed off. I think Sam sees this, you know, we got to figure out, we have work to do with Jack. We can't just like kill him and ignore it. We have to do something. So Sam is almost not really confronting his feelings about it just yet, but we do see it kind of build to a head. Yeah, it's a good scene.
It's kind of a broad question.
Yeah.
Are there any monsters or myths that you would like to see the show explore that haven't been explored yet?
Yeah, I used to watch a show when I was a kid, and there was something called the Shadow Man. And I think they tried to write it a few times, but it'd be very difficult to write. Just it'd be a lot of acting with visual effects and stuff. So
yeah,
I still pine for it a little bit, but maybe in the next 13 seasons. Let's see it. Yeah, thank you.
So yesterday, I met this 19-year-old girl, and it's not going the way it sounds.
Congratulations.
She found out I was going to be talking to you guys, and she just went white.
Oh, no way.
And she emailed me this morning, and I have to read this to you. She says, "You guys are one of the reasons that I'm still alive."
Oh my God.
She says, "I have major depressive disorder, suicidal ideation, OCD, and ADD. Every time I have an urge to harm myself, purge, or end it all, I go back and I watch my favorite episodes."
Wow.
I mean, do you hear from fans like that?
That's extremely touching. If you email her back, tell her I'm happy she kept fighting. Pass on the message. We hear some pretty amazing things. And if I were to be able to talk to her, I would tell her. And if you're
I'm videoing.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I'm glad we could be there with you, but it ultimately was you who made the decision to carry on. So it's your strength and your power, and I'm proud of you. And keep it up. And always come watch if you want, or tweet at us or something. But know that strength's in you. I'm proud of you for it. Supernatural's been a pretty otherworldly experience, to say the least. Yeah, sorry, that's very powerful. Very cool.
Sorry.
I was going to ask something about
Yeah.
that. You took it away because I have one of those
I saw,
shirts.
yeah.
And I met in the bathroom like maybe 5 other girls that were wearing shirts from
Awesome.
your campaign. And it's,
Awesome.
it's so touching, and I feel like you connect with fans on a level that's so deep because they see you and they see like a star and they're like, oh, he wouldn't be depressed. And you have things that you
Yeah,
go through, and
absolutely.
It's
Absolutely. And that's, again, I don't know if I'd ever have had the courage to mention it if I didn't have this family, you know?
Yeah.
And the show going for so long, a lot, you start to kind of, and I've seen Sam be imperfect but still be good, you know? Be imperfect but still make the world a better place, still help other people. It's hard to say what's the chicken and what's the egg. Again, I said this earlier. Chicken's feathers, egg is. But I mean, I don't know. Sam has affected me in ways that I could never quantify, you know. So I think I got some of that courage from Sam, and I guess I might see Sam the way some people say they see me, you know, like wow, like but you do so much. Sorry, you're so cool. You do cool stuff, like you like killed Lucifer or whatever. but Sam still struggles, right? But he chooses to power through. So, yeah, it's been a neat opportunity to spend so much time with this guy.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And if you don't mind, I got this for on the
I don't mind.
floor.
I don't mind. Off the floor.
I bought it on the convention floor.
Got it.
Sorry.
That's the lingo here.
Yeah. So I wasn't in.
She broke my heart when she emailed me that, and I was just
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Your hand was shaking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Thanks so much.
No, pass on my love.
I will, because she
and-
killed me.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of her, and that's good of you to reach out for her.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, like I said,
Please.
So at the end of last season, Dean, he said that he had to be not just Sam's brother, but his mother and his father. Does Sam realize this, and how does he think Dean was enough? How does he feel?
Sam does realize it. I don't think that'll ever make Sam and Dean love each other as much as two human beings can love each other. Truly. That also means they're going to hate each other sometimes and piss each other off. And there are going to be things, I mean, it's forgiven, right, between Sam and Dean. It doesn't mean that there aren't things that Sam wouldn't say, like, man, that was not okay, that wasn't cool. And I don't think Dean would pull the card, but like, remember, but I used to be your dad, man. I mean, it's not really that related. It's like, what have you done for me lately? No, I think in to a large degree, I think Sam's done similar things for Dean, been what Dean needed when he needed it. You know, it might not have been Dean's dad, but he's certainly been his brother. He's certainly been his friend. He's certainly been on him sometimes when Dean wasn't being honest with himself or was acting out. So they are there for each other as they can be. And I know Sam realizes it, and I know Dean realizes it. They're the kind of guys that are probably more concerned with the task at hand. Unfortunately, they always have a big task at hand, it seems like these days, than chatting about it. But I don't think Sam or Dean doubt how much the other one loves it.
How is Sam handling all the deaths at the end of the last season?
Sam, it's a funny role reversal. Where Sam is usually the one who wants to either talk it out or verbalize or vocalize. This year, Sam, I think, is so overwhelmed with Jack or what Jack might mean. Because Sam, I think Dean's kind of resigned on Jack. He's like, Jack's evil, Jack's going to be evil. It's only a matter of time we're going to put a bullet in his head. Where Sam is like, no, we have to nurture him. I think Sam sees a lot of himself in Jack. You know, Sam was meant to do evil things as well. He had demon blood in him before he was 1 year old. So I think Sam might wonder a little bit if that's the way Dean feels about him still, you know? And so Sam is sitting here, and Sam really hasn't dealt with Mom, Cass, even Crowley. We are not real sure about Rowena, obviously. Sam's like, we got to figure out what to do with Jack. And Dean's like, no, we don't. We need to kill him and figure out about Mom, Cass, whatever. But we kind of see Sam pushing his feelings down a little bit, and we know that works on Supernatural. We'll see it all blow up eventually.
Go ahead.
What do you miss most about being on the show for so long? I know you guys have like deep emotional relationships.
Yeah. Do you know something I don't know? Just kidding. It's gonna be like a series. It's gonna be a season of like Waterworks. Like when we walk into Comic-Con and they say presenting our blah 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 in final season, and looking out there going like, man. Like I get kind of choked up, and Jensen did mention we did an interview for something on Friday, and he mentioned he had a dream about how the show ends, and he told the dream. I remember the day he came to set, and he kind of seemed shook up, and I was like, something with the kids. I kind of left it alone for a second, and then finally, when we had time to talk about it, I was like, dude, you all right? He's like, man, I had this dream. I was like, oh, well, tell me about it. And he told me the dream, and he was like, kind of like shaking it off. It didn't really affect him, so I keep kicking him. But it's going to be really difficult. It's going to be really, really difficult. I love these guys. You know, I feel very close to Sam. I still make sacrifices for Sam in terms of the way to, you know, I'm not. It's no longer not that it ever was, but it's not a situation where it's like, well, I better keep, turning the money wheel as long as it's there. I've worked my ass off for 18 years and been successful enough. I don't need to work anymore if I didn't want to, right? I love these characters. I don't love being away from my family. I don't love saying bye to Jen and Tom. Hey, I'll see you in a couple weeks, guys. I don't love that. but I love this family. I love the Supernatural cast and crew. I love Sam Winchester. I love Dean Winchester. And it's going to be hard to lose those. Luckily, in our Supernatural universe we've all created together, things can always happen, you know? I don't think it'll ever be, what's the difference? I don't think it'll ever be goodbye. I think I'll say see you later, you know? Whenever, even if it is goodbye. I don't know if I'm able to bring myself to say that, you know? So, but yeah, it'll be see you later. Sorry, I know.
Sounds like Sam's sort of like sure. This is quick. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure. So how long do you think you're going to keep the show running? Because I know you guys have said that to your loyal Texas boys that it'll be like forever.
Yeah, it's going to be if Andrew and Bob come to us one day and go like, hey guys, you know, we don't feel we can maintain the quality, you know, then that'll be a discussion we have and we'll wrap it up. Lynn.
It sounds like Sam is sort of the optimist in this season. Does it feel good to play him that way?
Yes, but I also think, and I'm sure you know this as well, that I think he's hiding some things in his optimism, you know? I think he's really making the decision, and good on him, but I think he's not dealing with some things that he needs to deal with.
A little bit of a defense?
Yes, I think so. And we'll see. I know there's some things he needs to deal with, which if there wasn't anything he needed to deal with, then he'd be a weirdo because he's done a lot in 13 years.
It's true.
But yeah, it is fun to see this happen. And I think they were